Welcome to Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
The Buckeyes are never satisfied, even though this team went 12-2 last season, perfect in the Big Ten until the Big Ten championship loss to Indiana. Ryan Day knows the Buckeyes have something to prove. They have got to rebuild and reload after losing some top talent to the NFL. But they have got J.Smith, and he is the best player in the country. They can build around this superstar. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Miami's offense will have the football first here. And welcome to this season's ultimate college football game. The national championship on the line here tonight. Which side can come up with performance under pressure? We saw Indiana do that against Miami a year ago. And Joel, because this season's game is in Vegas, it might also take a little luck tonight.
It absolutely might, but I think about iconic performances, and that's what it generally takes to win a national championship. And we saw that a year ago with that unbelievable fourth down run from Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, as he was able to get into the end zone against Miami. What player is going to develop that type of iconic performance here tonight?
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Looking to throw it again. Pass complete on the crosser. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets up now 2nd and 3. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So 2nd and 6 now for the pickup 4 on 1st. Send the back in motion. He'll hand it off. He's got space. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on 1st down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
He keeps it. Can he get there? Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, we've been around this group. It's the leadership on this group. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play call.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. What a catch! They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Canes.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. Tell you, they're playing well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to throw. It's Sayin. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route, but you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul.
An obvious face mask penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. No room to run. Great defensive play.
They do such a good job of this, and Chris, it pops up on film when I'm watching this defense play. Their recognition and instincts are off the charts, and you see the formation and motion of these jet sweeps. They're prepared for it, and here they get a tackle for loss.
Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Come up on 3rd down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Smith. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. From the shotgun, drops back. A 4th down completion to the running back. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a quarterback keeper. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations. These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got an opening here. Breaking tackles and going. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to adjust. They must stop the run first, and they cannot give up these explosive plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Vaughn. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can frame this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Fighting him off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Here comes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, but the coverage is there. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. Looking deep on the scramble. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Now whistles here. We've got a man down on the field. Senior offensive lineman. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, in these third and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on fourth down, but they avoid that decision overall, and they're able to just throw for a first down. Nice job by this quarterback. He found the open man, and they're able to produce that first down anyway.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. On the run, it's Fletcher. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit, good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game. Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage, watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. Goes out of bounds. Ball spotted now at midfield. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. He's got it near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. After the completion, will stop to check out an injured player on the field. A junior defensive end. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pressure's on. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Here comes the pressure. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
They get more speed on the field. You bring in an extra defensive back and swap them out for a linebacker. Now you've got 5 secondary players on the field. This nickel defense now can just pursue the ball. And look, as the quarterback is trying to scramble and get on the outside, they've just got more bodies available to them, and they create the stop.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're going to run it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
When you got man coverage on the outside, the wide receiver has got to sell the deep route before dropping out, coming back to the football for that curl route. He does a great job here. And how about the timing from the quarterback? Ball is thrown on time and on target.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They decide to go pass heavy here in the red zone, and that's 2 incompletions, and now you've got 3rd and long. Now you're going to put a lot of pressure on that offensive line to hold up in pass protection against this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it and try to get the points. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Jackson. He goes out of bounds. That moves the ball to the 50. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down and 10. Now the offense signals timeout before this first down play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handed the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
They'll run it here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Sayin. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free, end zone ahead. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it, and if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage, and then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there, and a really nice offensive play.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 20. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always assume that a corner can just cover because he's a corner. But what I always love to see, it's my favorite part of watching a corner play, is he physical in the run game? Will he come up there and make a tackle? I know this is a little pop-pass jet sweep, so it's technically a pass. But this is a physical run fit from a corner on the outside.
That's caught. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Sayin. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Chris, there are some times on 3rd down as a quarterback, you feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 guys. And that's an example of it. Look at this. The coverage is excellent. You're trying to throw the ball short of the line to gain and rely on yards after the catch. But even if this ball was caught, there's nowhere to go. The coverage was tremendous.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes.
That's a really nice job by the defense, getting pressure in a short yardage situation. If you're the quarterback, you cannot hold on to the football that long. It's got to get out. Look for an in-breaking route. The ball's got to pass the sticks immediately.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? To the air, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Jackson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense showing a bunch formation now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
You get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
In the red area, it's Jackson. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
The last thing you want to do in particular on 1st and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on 2nd down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look out. Whole different game now.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows. It is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Fletcher. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To keeper, can he make it? Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Interesting call to go with the option there on third down. Anytime you have a third and long, you run the option, you are either playing for 4 downs or you're hoping to catch the defense off guard. This is now a big decision on fourth. Do you go for it or do you punt it away?
The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Motion now from the tight end. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Vaughn. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And the Canes keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks it. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Smith.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Is back on the field. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
They're coming after him. Look at this blitz right here, and they can't protect him. I thought that was a poor job of ID by the offensive line. You get a free rusher, and now this quarterback has got no chance. He's got to hold on to the football. He doesn't, and it's scoop and score for the defense. What a play.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. A keeper, he's going to try to run for it. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
On those 3rd and shorts, yards are at a premium. Almost gets the line to gain, but at 4th and inches, I think you still go for this right here. I think a quarterback sneak, something quick, get them on their heels and get the first down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Not much on that play, brought down short. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. 2nd down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Bring the down he goes.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
That is a very safe decision from this quarterback, expecting a little bit of a play after the catch from his wide receiver, and he just doesn't get it. Credit to this defense. There's just not a lot going on after the catch. They rally up, make the tackle in space, and now clearly a punting situation.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Caught by the receiver. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the beat goes on for this elite wide receiver on a big stage. He said, hey, they can't guard me today. So far, Joel, he's right.
Chris, I thought he was a little too confident before the game, but man, did he prove me wrong. He has been excellent. They can't cover him, and I love the game plan. You go to your best players, in particular in these huge stages. Your best players have got to be your best players, and he's been that today.
He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He has first down yardage at the 46.
When I watch tape of this team, this is one thing that sticks out. It's their timing and execution in the pass game. It looks like a simple curl, but it's thrown right on time. The route is perfect, and it's a first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The last completion gets him near the marker. It'll be 3rd down and inches. To the air. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It is so difficult to run the football in this field position because the field is condensed. All those defenders are up near the line of scrimmage. They're trying to just win the line of scrimmage, get this ball in with the running back, but there's nowhere to go.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Another huge play on the ultimate stage from this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now getting fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Takes a deep shot on the move. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the rush. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, there's two things that the quarterback has to have if he's going to complete a corner route to the wide receiver. You've got to have anticipation, there's no doubt, but you've also got to choose the right trajectory, and here he does both. It's a completion, and this offense is playing really well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. Right. Here he goes. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pounding away with the run game. Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. That's a solid run, good for 1st down yardage. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Running back has it on a screen now. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Right when it left his foot, you could tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron is unkind.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. What a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Here's the second down play. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. He's got space. Makes the defender miss. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. The national championship to cap a perfect season. What an achievement. We saw Indiana do it a year ago, and Joe, I thought we might wait a while before we see it again, but now with back-to-back seasons, it's been done.
Chris, that's just wild to me, because this sport is not built for perfection anymore. That used to be the standard, but now you've got the 9 conference games, you've got the conference championship, you've got this expanded playoff. Getting through that as an undefeated is so difficult. Credit to this group, Indiana last year. My goodness, what a performance for them, and congratulations on a national championship.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.